on some game on some things, some good colognes and some other very nice trinkets and accessories and all that. But I was like, nah, just let him do it on his own. But if you go in there looking whack or whatever, I'm disassociating. I don't have nothing to do with it. You stood on your own. Because if I had any input on the presentation, then I would,
I'm gonna be clean. I'm gonna be clean, bro.
All right. So it's like if you go in there looking a mess, then that's on you. Because if I was gonna show up there, I would shut the place down.
I'm coming in suited and booted, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I think I should speak on that because some people might be wondering why I'm not there. I was actually invited early in the conclave. I was actually invited to actually be a part of the conclave, not just attend, but to actually do a presentation. Because initially they were going to dig more into Black men's mental health and things like that. And people know I have a background in counseling, of course, among other things. Financial counseling, relationship counseling, youth mentorship, a lot of different things. So hence my moniker online. But I was invited by Obsidian himself, and I had to politely decline, not because I didn't want to go, but because I don't live in the States and I could not readily make the time to get there based on the things that I'm doing where I am, because I have a lot of irons in the fire things that I'm doing. So I could not make this, because if I was going to go there, it wouldn't just be for those few days, because I'm coming from such a long place. I would have to stay there to make it worth my while. I would have had to stay there at least 2 weeks, and I wasn't prepared to do that in terms of allocating that time, because I'm very busy during this season. And but other than that, I would have definitely come and participated, because I do agree with this. I think it's a good idea, and shout out to Obsidian and those brothers who put it together. And that's the reason why I said I was going to sponsor somebody at least to go, and hence
Yeah, you've been busy, man.
You said what?
You've been real busy. You've been real busy.
How you know?
Because you told me.
Yeah. I'm like, man, what, you got some spy camera on me or something?
No, you told me, bro.
Yeah,
you said you got a lot of projects, and that's why you're not attending.
Yeah, I'm doing
so
stuff.
Like,
I just want to kind of make it. Yeah, but I know we had those conversations, but I'm just saying in terms of just letting the people know who might be wondering, because they know I'm a frequent visitor on Obsidian show. They know that my views are respected and all of that. So, but yeah, it wasn't as if I wasn't invited. I was invited early on, way back when everything was, first formulating. But again, I had to just respectfully decline. Once again, not because I did not want to go, but because it's just not conducive to my schedule right now. Because again, I do not live in the States. If I lived in the States still, definitely I would be there 100%. But yeah, I mean, I don't live there, and to free up the time, and again, I wouldn't just want to go there for 3 days and then hop back. I don't like to do that. If I go somewhere, especially a long distance, I like to kind of allocate time to stay there. I would probably spend time coordinating it with, visiting family and doing some other stuff. So I would probably at least want to stay at least 2 weeks. Although, and another reason why I kind of limited my travels back to the States, to be honest, after I did my official move, and because the last time I was there was like 5 years ago, when I was getting the last remnants of belongings and getting some of my properties sold and things like that. That was it. And, saying my goodbyes to family and all of that. That was the last time I was there, and I kind of told myself I didn't really want to go back, to be honest. But I don't.
You don't want to come back here, man.
I don't plan to. But something that I felt was a worthy issue. Then I mean, obviously, you never say never in terms of, if there's a real need to go back there or for a good cause or something like that. I'm not going to rule it out. But Yeah, it wasn't on my itinerary. There's at least 2 or 3 other countries that I wanted to go to before there, right?
Yeah.
Whether it be for business or for pleasure. So yeah, that's definitely the issue. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to admonish you to make sure that you are on point when you go to the conclave, that you behave at the conclave. Behave at the conclave. Okay? Because you will not be under the Dark Knight's supervision at that point. You're going to be in the clutches of the Penguin. You must respect the authority of the Penguin at that point.
All right. No problem.
All right, Nightwing, you have to understand you will be behind the lines of the Penguin, and you got to have some act right, because if you don't, you might get some of this. You don't want to get none of that at the conference, okay? He will give you that Penguin work, okay? Don't go over there. Behave at the conclave.
He made an example out of he made an example out of Courtney. This mission is reconnaissance only, bro.
Okay, all right, cool. But yeah, just make sure you follow the rules. If you do some filming, if we manage to get you to coordinate times with the show, then maybe go outside the normal business vicinity and just say, hey, tell us kind of a little bit what's going on. Just kind of, if you're outside or whatever. Yeah, we'll figure it out. So you can go from there.